Sunshines, welcome back and thanks for popping in. I am so glad you're here. Today I have 3 really solid subscription boxes to share with you, and in my opinion they all have sort of the trifecta of what I'm looking for in a subscription box being really great. Number 1 is they're excellently curated. Number 2, they're really consistent. And number 3, they are budget friendly. All of the boxes we're going to talk about today are under $19.99, which I think we all can appreciate. So we're going to go ahead and dive in. But before we do, I got some pieces from Ana Luisa I wanted to share with you. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Ana Luisa, they are a New York-based jewelry company. Now, I went back in my videos because I was like, how long have I been sharing Ana Luisa with you guys? 5 years, you guys. 5 years I've been wearing Ana Luisa, and I can't say enough about them. I like them for a lot of reasons. Number 1 is their pieces are very classic and timeless. Now, if you want some trendy pieces, they definitely have that too. But if you're looking for pieces you can dress up and dress down, Ana Luisa is the place for you. They have prices starting at just $29, which is amazing. Now, they do have like a demi-fine line with gold and silver. They have diamonds that are conflict free because they are lab grown. But I really like the price points of their jewelry. I think what you pay for, you are far exceeded in quality for what you're getting. I like their sustainability practices. They make their jewelry in really small batches, so there's very little waste. They really have slashed a lot of their packaging to make it as minimal as they can, and it's all recyclable. They're all tarnish free. They won't turn your skin green. They're hypoallergenic. And you guys, I've been talking about their warranty for 5 solid years now, and I've never had to take advantage of it. I've never had a problem. But when I was in New York in May, my beloved, you guys have seen me wear this for so long in videos, it broke. It broke, and I was heartbroken. And Ana Luisa put their money where their mouth is. I contacted them, and bada bing, bada boom. My pebble necklace is back on my neck. I got a new one. So thank you to Ana Luisa for that. So I thought I would show you a couple of the pieces that they sent me. And then I thought it might be fun to show you some of my favorite pieces from over the years from Ana Luisa. Right now they are doing a buy 2, get a free gift deal. I always have a link in my description box for Ana Luisa. So I will put that down there in case you are interested. But they sent me 2 little pieces here. I think the packaging is so clever. Like I said, it is all recyclable, but it kind of looks like little match boxes. Is that not adorable? And of course, it wouldn't be an Ana Luisa haul for me unless there was a pair of hoops. That's just who I am. But these are like, it's like a little X. Isn't it pretty, like a little crisscross? Ooh, I like these a lot. I have to say, I like the backs of their earrings because they kind of lock in and they're a little bit bigger. So if you're older, you have arthritic hands, they're a little bit easier to get a hold of. Oh, I like these a lot. Look how cute those are. Those are gonna be really, really pretty. I'm gonna throw one on real quick and we'll see what we think about it. Oh, that's cute. It kind of hugs your ear. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. That's really, really pretty. Okay, so we got those. And then the other thing that I got is this guy. Ooh, I really like this. This is very me. I love a little necklace that's got like multiple, whoops, came out. Multiple things to it, and I like a little dainty necklace because a lot of times for work it's very hot. I'm unloading a truck, I'm moving boxes, I'm moving furniture, I'm very active, so I just will wear a t-shirt and I try to like dress it up with my jewelry and something really simple that's not going to get in the way. And look how pretty that is with that really pretty stone, and then the green, and the green is so pale that it's almost translucent, but it gives it just a little something something. That is absolutely stunning. So if you're needing a gift, maybe a late summer birthday or going into fall, take advantage of that buy 2, get a free gift because you can't go wrong with that. That is gorgeous. And then all of their necklaces have a little bit of room, so you can make them bigger or smaller depending on the size of your neck or how you want them to fall. Isn't that just so simple but so beautiful? I think this is one of their newer pieces too. I love how pale that green is, but how pretty. And again, it's gonna go with any of my earrings. I am actually just gonna take this one off and put my hoop back on so I don't feel lopsided, you know what I mean? Now, in my opinion, you can't go wrong with Ana Luisa hoops. I have the Ciudados. I didn't bring them. I just grabbed some stuff from my jewelry box, but I have those in the small and the mediums. I love those. But these, if I'm not wearing these, which are the Tias, I'm wearing these. Aren't those cute? There's something about, they do this hoop with a little dangle in it, and I'm always drawn to those, but these are just really simple, easy, dress them down with a t-shirt, dress them up with a little church dress, really, really cute. And you don't even need a back. They lock onto themselves. I love that one. This is one that I've worn quite a bit. I pulled it out. I think I got this like 4 years ago, and I pulled it out and worn it a lot this summer. It's really, really subtle. It's got a little piece of like turquoise, like a turquoise looking stone. Now, I'm not sure if they make this one anymore, but they do make it in a birthstone. So it's this tiny little dot in a birthstone. So if you have somebody who is having a baby, a granddaughter, a niece, a best friend, a daughter, whatever, wouldn't that be a great gift for them? But again, I really like it because it kind of sits right here, but you can add it into a little necklace stack if you want a little, you know, a little extra something, something. Again, I love these guys. Aren't they pretty with the green stones? I am very drawn to the green with Ana Luisa. I think they do it just right. I actually have a necklace that matches that guy. What else did I pull out of my jewelry box? I just grabbed several things. This actually is sold in a set. It's called the Temple Green. This one kind of matches my eyes. They're this dark kind of olivey green. And it comes with a solid, I didn't grab the other necklace, a little bit chunkier necklace. And I actually don't wear those two together. They're sold together, but I wear them separately. But I really like both of them. But isn't that just a really pretty touch of that dark, dark green? I don't know. I just don't think you can go wrong with Ana Luisa. So if you've been on the fence about trying them, definitely check them out. Lastly, I'll show you these. These are the Nates, I think they're called. And these are Huggies. I've been wearing these in my second hole to work. They start out really thin at the top. I don't know if you can tell or if it's translating on camera, but they start out thin and then they get a little heavier at the bottom. So for a second hole, these are really, really great. I don't know. Oh, I did pull this out too. I love this one. This one also had a green stone on it, but I pulled the green stone off the other day because it didn't match what I was wearing, but because they're just on a little hook right there, it was easy to just take it off and I can pop it right back on. But isn't that pretty? Do you see what I mean about everything being beautiful and elegant and simple and timeless? You could wear all of these pieces, and I think this is 3 or 4 years old. A lot of this is older. That Temple Green necklace was older. It has stood the test of time. It's still absolutely beautiful, and you can't go wrong with Ana Luisa. So thank you, Ana Luisa, for sending me over some new pieces to share with you. And let's go ahead and move on to our subscription boxes. So the first one we're going to talk about is my Walmart beauty box. Every time I show a Walmart beauty box, people are like, I didn't know Walmart had a beauty box. I've been showing this box for like 6 or 7 years. It's $7, you guys, and that includes shipping. $7. And it's kind of what's new and hot, or a lot of times what's really consistent at the drugstore. So we'll get drugstore brands, Olay, Cetaphil, Nair. I can't think, all the brands that we all know and love. We'll get a little makeup sometimes. So you sign up. If you go into your profile, it used to, they made you fill out a profile when you signed up. They don't do that anymore. But if you go after you sign up for the Walmart Beauty Box, you can go into your profile and fill a little thing out, and it'll send you a little bit more customized things. Not super customized, it's $7, but you know, it might give you some things for aging skin, or if you like brighter makeup, you might get something like that. And everybody's box is going to be a little bit different. So they'll send you an email saying, hey, we're about to send your box out. Oh, by the way, this is quarterly. It only comes out 4 times a year. They send you an email that says, hey, we're about to send these out. Check your credit card. We're about to charge it. Make sure your address is the same. And then I always say about the time you've forgotten about it, it shows up in your mailbox. And this is real fun mixed in with the rest of your bills. So let's see what they sent me this time. Let me grab my glasses here. It says sunshine in a box. They knew this was coming to me. Now in here, it will show you some of the things that you could get. You're not going to get all of these things. You typically get 4 to 6 items in your box. All right, so this is what my box looks like. It looks empty, but there's a little flap there. Everything's hidden under. Ooh, okay, now this is very timely. I've never dermaplaned my face. I'm 54, I've never done that. I feel like I have a little peach fuzz in just a few areas. I don't really have a mustache or anything, but I've been wondering about this, so maybe this is my sign. It's an ultra sharp precision Japonesque Complexion Perfection Dermaplaner. And it looks like it's got 2 blades. Do y'all dermaplane? Any advice? Let me know in the comments. How often do you do it? Any tips and tricks? I don't know. Tell me all the things. I'd love to learn, but I'm really excited for this. Okay, so we got kind of a beauty tool. That's fun. Okay, this is by Monday Moisture, and this is a leave-in conditioner. So this is a little foil pack. Sometimes we will get a foil pack in here, but one leave-in conditioner, you can kind of tell almost immediately whether you like a conditioner or a shampoo or something, or I can almost immediately when I put it in my hair, I'm like, no, this is not gonna work. So leave-in conditioner. I haven't heard of that brand either. Dove, this is an aluminum-free deodorant. Now, this is actually really timely too. I was visiting another store. I've been helping out. I think I've shared other stores in our area. And I was in another store. I'd put deodorant on that morning, I remember, but I was sweating. I was like working. I want to be a blessing when I go to help other stores. And I was like, I feel like I don't smell as fresh as I should. I didn't smell bad, but you know how that'll happen sometimes. And usually I have a deodorant in my car, and I went out to my car and it wasn't there. I'm not quite sure what happened. Going straight to my car, a little bitty deodorant. How great is that? Just a little stick. It could go in my travel bag too, but I have one already in my travel bag. This is gonna be perfect. I'm excited for that one. It has a little coconut on there, so I wonder if it's a little coconut scent. Yeah, it says coconut, ooh, and pink jasmine. Ooh, that smells fresh. It doesn't smell like jasmine-y, like floral. It just smells fresh. I think that coconut is good. Okay, perfect. That deodorant's gonna last me forever. All right, we have more. Ooh, my favorite 100% sunscreen is Sun Bum. This is an SPF 30. Perfect to keep in your car and your diaper bag. I'm past that stage, but a lot of times when my kids were little, we'd just stop at a park randomly and I would have this on hand. These are great. If you're going on vacation, that's perfect to put on too. I love the Sun Bum Sun Lip Balm. I use it year round. It is so like melty and creamy and I love it. And they have it in a bunch of different scents. So if you're ever at Ulta, I know they carry it, grab that Sun Bum Lip Balm. Anyway, we got that. And this is kind of a pricier brand for sunscreen. And then I got one more thing. Oh, I got something from Nair. I think this is the first box I haven't received a Cetaphil item. Almost every box I've received a Cetaphil item. That's funny. So this is a Nair body cream hair remover. Interesting. All right. So I'll just use it on my legs. I like to use this the day before if I self-tan because it just gets everything off and you don't have to worry about it. Let's see about the smell. I feel like Nair has come a long way from like the 80s when we used to get it. Yeah, it does not have that Nair smell anymore. Maybe like a pinch. I'm getting an undercurrent of that Nair smell, but not nearly as bad as it used to be. Okay, got all that for $7. The Nair, the leave-in conditioner, the great Sun Bum, the deodorant, and the dermaplane. And like I said, my box is gonna be just a little bit different from yours. That was a good box. So you could have got a Lash Blast mascara. That would have been fun to get too. All right, so that was the first one. I will leave the link down below, just like I always do. If you can't find the link in the description box, just go all the way up to the first comment and I'll have it pinned there. So the next one we're gonna talk about is Shabby Lane. Now, Shabby Lane is a monthly t-shirt and accessory subscription box. So you'll get a t-shirt, like a graphic tee. Do you call it a graphic tee if it just has words on it? I think you do. Well, that's what I call it, a graphic tee. So you get a t-shirt with like a fun little saying on it, and then you get an accessory, necklace, earrings, bracelet, hair tie, socks, something fun like that. I do have a discount code for 20% off your first box, and she always puts them in a fun mailer that's always a little bit different. I like Shabby Lane because their t-shirts shrink minimally, and I am consistently putting them in the dryer, which I appreciate. She always does different colors. And I feel like you can dress up and dress down t-shirts. I mean, dressing up, I just mean like in this fall, you can put like a plaid shirt over it or wrap a plaid shirt around your waist, or you can wear it with shorts. You can wear it with jeans. You can put a cardigan over it in the winter. You know, you can do a lot of things. And look at this color. Oh. I have to say the May Shabby Lane box has been my favorite so far, the t-shirt. But this color is got my name written all over it. I'm trying to find where to open this. Here it is. Okay. It says collect beautiful moments on this little card. So she gives you this. You can put it, you know, on your refrigerator or at work, wherever. And this one says, we rise by lifting others. She always gives us that note of encouragement on a card, which I really appreciate. This would be cute to frame and put in like your teenage girl's room to remember, don't be a mean girl, be nice. You know what I mean? And then it looks like we got some earrings. Okay, so it says, friend, the world needs you. Lift someone up today. We all need each other's love, kindness, and grace more than ever. A smile can go very far today. Sometimes the most important thing we can give someone is a smile. Sending you all the love. I'm so incredibly grateful for you because I am able to do what I love. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, Catherine. And she is the owner and curator of this box. So we got another little card. We rise by lifting each other up. And then we got some earrings. Ooh, these are cute. Let's check out these. Now they do have a couple of other subscriptions that are more accessory based, that have necklaces, earrings, bracelets, jewelry, bags, hair stuff, maybe socks, things like that. And you can use my 20% off coupon on any of the subscriptions on her website. Aren't those pretty? I love the gold and that really pretty teal turquoise, and then the pearl, like the freshwater pearl look. Aren't those pretty? Okay, and then let's take a look at this beautiful t-shirt. It says, we rise by lifting others. I love this. It does have a graphic. There's a sunshine. Oh my goodness. How cute is that with the heart? Oh, I love this so much. I feel like this should be merch for our channel. I feel like this is my channel in a nutshell. I love it. I love the color. I love the yellow. Now, their shirts are a little bit longer. I wear a size 8 and I get a large because I like my t-shirts to be a little bit oversized. So just keep that in mind. They will shrink minimally, like very little in length, but they're long enough to tuck in or, you know, cover your bum or most of your bum if you're wearing leggings or whatever. I wear these a lot of times when I'm out walking. I love it. All right, so Shabby Lane, you can use my discount for 20% off your first box if you want to get it. Trust me, you will love it. But not least, let's talk about my book of the month. This is a monthly book subscription, and every month for $17, you can go in and you can pick between 5 to 7 book of the month choices. What I like about book of the month is there's almost always something for everyone. So whether you like fantasy or historical fiction or literary fiction or romance or mystery or horror, there really is something that you're probably going to love. If there's more books that you want than just your one, you can use your credit that month for the book that you want, and then you can pay for, at a discounted rate, a second or even a third book to put in your box. These are all hardback books. They are books that are either new releases or early releases that you can only get through Book of the Month, which is really great too. They also have an audiobook version. If you want to do the audiobook version versus the hardback, you have to download the Book of the Month app and then you pick your book, and it's very similar to Audible. You just go to Book of the Month and click the audiobook little icon at the bottom, and then you pick the book that you've paid for and you listen. I take advantage of that quite a bit because I love to listen to books going and coming from work, which is really great. Now I will say the June books were so good. I got so many of the June books, but the ones that I didn't get are ones that everyone are saying are so good on like Book Talk and Bookstagram that I need to go in and buy them. So I think next month I'm going to add a couple of more of the June books to my list. If for some reason you see the choices for the month and you're like, I'm not feeling any of them, they do have a section of like past Book of the Month books and other books that they just have available that you can make that your Book of the Month. Or if you're like, next month is really busy, it's not going to be a reading month for me, you can choose to have your credit just rolled over, which is nice. So the next month after that, you could get 2 books, which is great. All right, I don't really remember what I picked, so let's go ahead and check it out here. I did listen to, it was called The Bloomsbury Girls. It was about these 3 ladies after World War II that were working in a bookshop that was very male dominated. And I have to say, I liked it, but I didn't love it. And I feel like An audiobook reader can make or break a book, and this lady was very monotone. I don't know, I thought it was a really nice story, but I didn't really enjoy it. So just a little update there. All right, so here is the first book that I got. This looks very summer pool coated. I just love a beach read. I really do. This one's called These Summer Storms. I'll just read the first like 2 or 3 lines of this that kind of give you the synopsis. This is by Sarah McLean. It says, These Summer Storms is a razor-sharp, wildly sexy novel about a wealthy New England family's long overdue reckoning and the one week that threatens to tear them apart. That sounds good. Okay, and then I got one more. This is called The Last Word by Taylor Adams. I don't remember what this one's about. It says, after posting a negative book review, a woman living in a remote location begins to wonder if the author is a little touchy or very, very dangerous in this pulse-pounding novel of a psychological suspense and terror from the critically acclaimed author of No Exit and Hairpin Bride. Interesting. That sounds really good too. So those were my books. I also got an audiobook. I don't remember which one I got, but something good. Anyway, if you want to use my code, you can get your first box for only $9.99 with Book of the Month. I pay for Book of the Month and Walmart with my own money, and I love them, but I also really, really love Shabby Lane. They're my favorite t-shirts to wear. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you as part of my Georgia Sunshine family. Thank you to Ana Luisa for sending me over some new pieces. You guys, don't forget to use my link. Buy 2, get a free gift, and I'll see you soon for another video. Bye-bye.